Alright guys, so today's Nollywood Antics is focused on Yoruba movies. I was watching this particular Yoruba movie and it was looking like it was going to make sense up until this particular scene. Check it out.
Sherry, what's your joy? Mommy, fair by yourself. Kí n wojú èèyàn gbogbo àìkú ṣé mo máa lè jú tí wọ́n lè ti rí ní ẹ̀rù máa ń bà mí ṣé ti yẹ yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí mo kò fẹ́ sọ fún yín ni pé I love you so much.
Imagine that. Wait. Was that supposed to be sexy? Was she really trying to be sexy and turn the guy on by doing all the Yoruba people? Please now, my Yoruba people, let's take it up a notch, you know. I wonder what the director was doing or if the director told her to do that. Anyway, that's what I have for you on Nollywood Antics. Remember, if you find any outrageous or ridiculous Nollywood antics, share it with us on social media using the hashtag #OnlyInNollywood. Welcome to another episode of The Screening Room with Adenike.
My darling, if you look around, you would see that you're no match with my own darling.
This is where they already demanded for your life.
Alright guys, so Silence is the Yoruba movie like you just saw that features Iyabo Ojo, Joseph Benjamin, Alex Osifo, Doris Simeon, and a host of other actors and actresses. There was kind of like a collaboration between English Nollywood and Yoruba Nollywood going on. The movie was directed by Alex Mouth. I'm giving this movie 3/5. I thought it was average and I'll tell you why. But first, let me tell you what it was about. It was about a particular lady who suffered abuse while growing up. And so, you know, she grew up and the pain and the trauma that she experienced was still with her. So even her marriage wasn't successful. She couldn't pay attention to her kids. And then it was like all the pain she had built up over the years just kind of exploded after a while, and then she started making some rash decisions, right? Like I said, I'm giving it a 3/5. What did I love about it? The production quality, cinematography. You know, Alex Mouth is a fantastic film director. He did excellent with this film. I thought he did exceptionally well. I loved the movement of the camera, the panning and tracking. It was just so, it created some sort of momentum for the film. It made it feel like we were having an experience, which I absolutely loved. Of course, the sound quality was good. The caliber of actors and actresses in this film. I mean, you had Joseph Benjamin, and then you had Iyabo Ojo and Faithia Balogun and Doris Simeon. So, and there was Alex Osifo as well. So there was this collaboration between Yoruba Nollywood and English Nollywood going on, and I thought it was just fantastic. It was a good idea. I also loved the storyline. You know, child abuse, it's a very important subject, so it carries a very, very heavy lesson that I think everybody needs to be thought about and, you know, needs to get across to the audience. So I thought that was an essential ingredient, if I might say, in this film, the storyline itself. However, that was as much as I enjoyed the film. On the other hand, there were quite a number of things I did not like about this film. Number one was overacting. It was just too much. Iyabo Ojo and Abiola Williams, who was also in this film, they overacted. You know, it felt like, especially Iyabo Ojo, it was like almost 90% of her acting was in her face. And, you know, you could see that she was putting so much effort in trying to make it emotional so you could connect with her, but then it was distracting because you could tell that she was trying too hard. And she's a fantastic actress, so she didn't have to try hard at all, we would still have connected with her. So places where you should have felt really emotional and maybe cried or shed a tear there and here, we couldn't connect like that because she was trying too hard. Another thing was consistency. There was no consistency in the casting and in the character. It just seemed a bit mumbled up together. Now, one thing that was major was the transitioning. They had to do a lot of flashback and then back to the present and then back to the past and then back to the present. So after a while, it became confusing because we were just going back and forth so much that it wasn't well transitioned. After a while, you get lost in the story and you're like, okay, what exactly is going on and when did what happen, right? Another thing that I did not like, I know I'm listing it, but it was just like so many things that were just standing out to me. Another thing that I did not like was Faithia Balogun as a psychiatrist. Now, she seemed not to know what a psychiatrist does, or she just wasn't properly educated about it. How do I mean? She comes here and she's like telling a patient, someone who is clearly disturbed, oh, do you remember me? We went to school together. You don't remember me? We were best friends in school. And she just kept saying that over and over. And I was looking at her like, are you really, are you kidding me? That's what a psychiatrist does. And eventually she comes up, takes this diary, writes everything down that you want, and then she goes. And I'm like, okay. And then the movie just goes on and on and on, and they keep adding stuff, and eventually it just ends. And I was like, wow. That movie was too long. There were too many things going on. It all just seemed like she had this grand idea, but she just couldn't execute it properly. So overall, I thought Silence was a good movie, average at best. I believe the storyline is very important, so I'm not going to take away from that. I believe there are fantastic actors and actresses in this film. I'm not going to take from that as well. I just thought they did not reach the potential that could have been reached with Silence. The show is packed. We're just getting started. Sit tight, we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So on this show, we love to celebrate Nollywood actors, actresses, movie makers in general. Today, we are celebrating a Nollywood actress named Kiki Omeili. You might know her from Lekki Rise, playing Lovette. Yes, that's Kiki. I had a chat with her on the streets of Lagos, and this was how it went.